What's good? It's your boy DT Capo, man. Hit that like button, sub up, make sure that notification bell's turned on to all. And shout out to Family TV. For this one, we're going over Instagram, lies, and murder. Indy teen girl uses boyfriend to kill a man for free. About to hit this play button, gang. Let's get it.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Jarrell Pryor's parents tell me they don't know why their son would have been out here at the corner of 49th and Primrose early Saturday morning. That's 2-year-old Honey crawling all over her grandpa Travis Wiley. And this is the last picture Jarrell Pryor and Honey ever took together before Pryor was found fatally wounded in a neighborhood north of the Indiana State Fairgrounds at 1:30 Saturday morning.
Why is he over there?
That one's a mystery. I have no idea. That's one of those, I don't know if he picked somebody up, take him home. We just know that part we don't know. Whoever this person is, you live in that area.
When neighbors reported they heard multiple gunshots and police found shell casings in Pryor's car.
The details they gave us was basically there was somebody else in the car with him, right? And we could only assume that an argument ensued, and then they took that drastic action to take his life, and he tried to get out of the car, and that's where they found him.
He's real funny about who he let in his car. So he's very particular about who can ride in his car.
Today, an IMPD officer was hanging out in the neighborhood in case anyone wanted to talk about the killing, as evidence of the futile struggle to save Pryor's life remained on the street. Pryor graduated from Lawrence Central, was working steady, taking care of his daughter, and did not have a criminal record.
Whoever did this, they took my heart. That was my baby.
There are Ring doorbell cameras on some of the houses out here at 49th and Primrose, and maybe detectives can cobble together a case based on the video evidence they find out here and whatever they discover in Jarrell's cell phone to solve this murder. With Indy Unsolved, I'm Russ McQuaid.
Fam, if I ask each and every last one of us about social media, probably have our own experience and explain why. But it really boils down to two outcomes. Social media can become a very dangerous place or tool to use, or it can become a very useful one. Now let's be honest here. Online dating has become the modern way to find love, connection, and companionship. On top of that, it's a tool to promote, sell, advertise, and even enjoy entertainment. But beneath the surface, there's a darker side that many don't see. Scamming, racial profiling, the ease of creating fake profiles, the danger of deception, and the risk of being even set up. These are real threats in the digital world. And all I ask at the conclusion of this video, fam, is in 2025, can you truly block an online presence? Nonetheless, today we dive into the hidden dangers of online dating and how simple it is.
Zip it, lock it, and throw that shit out the damn fucking window. I ain't gonna say nothing.
For someone to manipulate, deceive, and even set others up. Let's just say.
First I thought that was a mask on the back of his head. Then I noticed what the hell it was. What the hell? No offense. Look, I didn't mean it like that.
Hey, today, we try our best to uncover the truth behind the screens. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Now, those might be familiar with the hit TV show Catfish. That TV show was inspired by real-life experiences related to online dating scams and the broader phenomenon of online deception. The show was created by Nev, who was himself a victim of an online scam. And I bring all this up because this experience was in 2010, and we're now in 2025, and I want to give you a backstory on Nev's experience via Facebook. In 2010, Nev received a Facebook friend request from a woman claiming to be named Angela. Over months of communication, they developed a close online relationship. However, when Nev traveled to meet her in person, he discovered that she was not who she claimed to be. She was using a false identity, and this was before AI. And can you imagine how far a scammer would go with AI? But like many others, this experience had deeply impacted Nev and made him realize the prevalent and sophisticated online deception can be.
All right, Jack, it's time to see if the woman you've been talking to online is actually the woman you've been talking to.
I'm kind of nervous, man. You know, it's been 3.5 years. You know, I got my good cologne on, my Gucci guilty. You smell that? Yeah.
You smell great, man.
How the fit look? It's good?
You're looking great.
You sure?
Yes. Let's go make sure this is the woman you've been talking to. Come on.
My heart about to sink.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great, man. I just want to wrap my arms around her right now.
This moment could change the rest of your life.
I know, just go get her, please.
Damn sure could.
Let's see.
Come on, baby!
Stephanie?
Hi.
Stephanie, can you come outside, please?
Hi.
I know you fucking lying. Fuck, I believe this shit.
He pulled out the stogie. Chill.
That ain't true.
Newport 100.
Watch out, man. Watch out.
It's me, babe.
No, it ain't you.
So, you're not Stephanie?
I am Stephanie.
No, you not. Stop lying. You not Stephanie. Listen, man, I don't know who this person is.
I am
I
Stephanie.
done sent you all my motherfucking money. For 3.5 years, I done been broke fucking with you.
I'm sorry.
That's why you never FaceTime me. Ain't no damn way you ain't had Wi-Fi, no cellular data to FaceTime me. I don't even know who the fuck you are.
I'm Stephanie.
No, the fuck you not. Shut
I
up.
know. You said you love me.
Stop talking to me.
All that money you sent
Hell on
me.
somewhere. I don't know you.
Yes, you do.
Can you back your ass there? Back her the fuck up. This shit is ridiculous. I can't believe it. Oh my God. I can't believe this shit
Are you
happened.
telling me you're not interested at all in her?
No. No! You a whole different person.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I don't care about that crying shit. Get the hell on. You want to cry when I spent all that motherfucking money in your weekend? Fuck on somewhere. I'm about to go home, right?
My man still ain't hit that stogie yet. He playing around.
TV. Give me a fucking snack.
Now, I hope that was able to bring you some type of laughter in a serious situation. Because unfortunately, it can get a lot worse. Which leads us why we're here today for this video. 4 days ago, a man from Indianapolis was arrested in Texas for a murder waiting to be shipped back to Texas. Apparently, he used his 18-year-old girlfriend to lure a young man via social media to assume they was going on a date or at least hook up, only to be shot and killed for nothing. $0. This incident took place earlier this year in January, which we'll later discuss. But while we're here on this topic, I want to shine light on another similar situation that happened 6 months prior, about an hour and a half down the road from the location that we headed to. I figured we shine light on this case and show some love and respect to the victim as well. His name is Jabril Lyles. Born March 5, 2004, Jabril was the son of 2 loving parents and worked at a Kroger food store in Jefferson, Indiana, where he was from. He was a dedicated worker, and he had a passion for video games and loved spending time with his family and friends. But at just 20 years old, June 4, 2024, between 11 and 11:47 p.m. in Kentucky, he was lured by a young woman named Elisa Shercliffe, who later tried to delete her social media accounts. Now, to be more specific, they was in Shively, Kentucky, in Clifton Place Apartments. Now, apparently, Alicia moved and then came back and texted Jabril out of the blue to link up. And that was the last time his family would hear or see from him. May he rest in peace. I love condolences to his family.
In Shively, police tell WLKY 2 people were charged with murder for the death of Jabril Lyles in June. The 20-year-old was shot at an apartment complex on Clinton Place, it's just off Dixie Highway. He died at the scene. The suspects' names have not been released because they were underage at the time of the crime.
7 months later, Gerald Pryor, 26 years old, was fatally shot in Indianapolis early morning on January 25, 2025. Officers responded to reports of gunshots found Pryor lying on the ground next to a vehicle. He was transported to a hospital where he later died. May he rest in peace. Beloved condolences to his family. Alexis Hawkins, 19 years old, and her boyfriend, Brian Winston Jr., 18 years old, have been charged with murder in connection with Pryor's death. Now, Winston was Hawkins' boyfriend. The couple were identified as suspects during the initial stage of the investigation, but Hawkins wasn't arrested until February 26, 2025. And to give you a little background on her, apparently she was in and out of programs. One person wrote, "I was in residential with this girl. It was a resource treatment center. I'm not surprised she did this. She never cared about her treatment and never cared about getting better. She tried to fight me because I was having a conversation, and she made a slick comment, and I told her to mind her business. In all honesty, she wasn't a good person 3 years ago when I met her, and now she's even worse." Now, her boyfriend Winston was arrested April 2nd in Austin, Texas, before being extradited to Indiana. Investigators flagged the couples as suspects while going through Pryor's home, but they found messages he exchanged with Hawkins on Instagram. Now, the victim had messaged Hawkins hours before the killing, asking her about her plans. The nature of their messages indicated that investigators believed that Pryor believed he was going on a date with Hawkins. However, while Hawkins and Pryor were chatting on Instagram, Hawkins was allegedly chatting with Winston, boasting about having scammed several men. The messages led police to believe Pryor was being set up for a robbery. Video evidence, according to the Star, shows Pryor and Hawkins in a car outside a liquor store about an hour before the shooting. It wasn't immediately clear when Winston arrived at the scene, but police had cited that he was allegedly the shooter. Now, Gerald Pryor leaves behind a 2-year-old daughter that he recently celebrated on Facebook prior to losing his life. May he rest in peace.
No justice will ever cure my broken heart. It's not going to ever bring my baby back.
And 2 young suspects are now charged with murder and robbery. That's after a deadly shooting in January on Indy's north side. Thanks for joining us first at 4. I'm Aaliyah Blackburn.
And I'm Rafael Sanchez. Fox 59's Jesse Wells spoke to the victim's parents and explains what police say led to that violence.
According to court records, the murder, which took place right here on this street behind me, stemmed from a date that turned into a robbery. The victim's family hopes both the 19-year-old woman, who's accused of arranging the crime, and her 18-year-old boyfriend, who allegedly committed the shooting, are held accountable for that senseless killing.
They out here doing like stuff like that, like, bro, y'all could obviously work and get a job. Like, what's going on? Yo, you're young. What's going on with y'all? It's crazy, yo. Y'all can't be doing nothing like that. Like, whoa, yo. Fucking world is wicked, yo. What's going on, man? Y'all gotta get y'all kids, bro. Teach them better. Show them better. Like, come on, man. No way that shouldn't have happened, bro. That should never have happened, bro. That should never have happened, man. That is crazy. Cold world out here, man.
Jarrell Pryor stayed out of trouble and worked hard raising his daughter Honey until he was set up, ambushed, and shot to death near 49th and Primrose, just north of the state fairgrounds in late January.
God bless him and please allow him in heaven. You feel me? Amen. My condolences go to his family.
I'm broken inside. I'm torn. I'm tore up.
He lost his life for going on a date.
In fact, just a few hours before Tamika and Travis Wiley's son was killed, police believe Pryor messaged this woman, Alexis Hawkins, asking a 3-word question, "When you free?" This affidavit claims that while Hawkins agreed to go on a date with Pryor, she simultaneously began messaging her boyfriend, Brian Winston Jr., arranging to rob the unsuspecting victim.
It was a senseless act, and they didn't get nothing out of it. And they took everything from us. You can't escape this type of pain. You can't. There's no running from it. There's no getting away.
While talking to police, Hawkins allegedly admitted she was at the scene inside the victim's car at the time of the shooting, but denied taking part in the violence. For their part, police insist a series of messages between the 2 suspects ties them to the robbery and murder. Pryor's parents say they celebrated his daughter's 3rd birthday without him just a few weeks ago, and the arrest of the 2 accused killers does not ease the family's pain.
I mean, no justice will ever cure my broken heart. It's not going to ever bring my baby back.
It really doesn't matter if they spend the rest of their lives in jail. We lost, and we have to deal with this pain every day.
Finally, Hawkins made her initial court hearing last month. Winston has not yet gone to court. Both suspects are being held without bond pending.
And as we head out of here, we do want to say once again, rest in peace to all the victims. Love and condolences to you guys' families. I pray some of us got to learn from this. Let's think twice when we linking up on social media. We have to know by now, everyone is not to be trusted. Fam, let me know in the comments how you feel about this one. This was the story of a man who was set up after being lured via social media to link up with a girl he didn't meet prior, only to be shot and killed by her boyfriend for bragging rights. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yo, man. Hit that like, hit the comment section up, man. Tell me what y'all think about that in the comment section. Feel me? Share the video. Fuck with your boy, show me that love, man. Help me out, y'all. Help me climb up, get further. I gotta get into the video editing and present this stuff way better, you feel me? Like, I gotta, like, I know. And it's coming, trust me. But yeah, man. I ain't gonna repeat that again. I'm out.